Earlier this year, I had the greatest adventure of my entire life. I crossed the vast Bashatu Reserve in Botswana on horseback. Riding by day and sleeping under the stars at night, travelling through this unspoilt wilderness is an experience I shall never forget. From on top of my horse, I saw incredible sights and got so close to animals, both small and large. From baby elephants to top predators, this is my Botswana horseback adventure. Welcome to my Botswana vlog, which I'm so excited for. Over there they have the elephants, they have the big cats, so it's going to be an incredible experience. Right now I'm currently in South Africa, so for day one we have a bit of a travel day, but first I thought I'd show you a little bit of a behind the scenes because we have a lot of gear here. Look at all of this. So we've tried to pack as lightly as we can for this trip, but we do have a lot. So we have me and Lydia's riding boots, we have our hand luggage there, we have Lydia's case, we have a whole tripod, we have cameraman's bag with all the camera gear, his clothes as well. He packed less clothes so we could have more camera stuff. I've got my bag with all my stuff in. We've also got the helmets in here as well, so they take up quite a lot of room. And then here we have even more camera bags, and we have the laptop bag as well, so we can do some editing while we're out here as well. But yeah, we have quite a lot of stuff, so now it's time to pack up the car and get going. On our journey, we had to take a longer route into Botswana due to COVID restrictions at the time of filming. However, now it takes half the time to get there. Although the journey, I've got to say, was a lot of fun and we had a lot of laughs on the way. Alright, so we're just about to cross the Limpopo River into Botswana. We've had our passports checked, and when we cross the river we just need to have our vaccination passes and passports checked and everything like that. And then yeah, we're off! And here we are crossing the Limpopo River from South Africa all the way to Botswana. We're now in Botswana, we've had everything checked, passports, COVID vaccines, all that kind of stuff. It was really funny, the lady at passport control could not believe that I was over 18. She was like, "You're 20? I was like, yeah. Anyway, we also had to dip our feet in this like spongy thing for foot and mouth disease, I believe. But yeah, we're just having the final papers for the cars checked and then we'll be off again. We're now here at Bashatu Reserve. We're in the 4x4, we've got our luggage, it's time to go and find our tents and some horses. Oh, this feels a bit like hairy. It's like we're in a runaway mine train. Yep, we're at Chessington. I don't know if you can see in the distance, but there's a giraffe. We've just stopped. We're on our way currently to our tents, but we've already seen so much just in the Jeep at the moment. Look, it's just chilling. Good morning from Botswana. We've had a bit of an early start this morning to get going. It's our first full day here in Botswana riding, so I'm really looking forward to that. We're actually riding to a different camp today called Hotless, so we also have Leo and Johnny with us today who's going to be on our ride. So that should be really good fun, and hopefully we see some cool things while we're out there. So we have just seen some elephants, but we're just waiting for them to settle and get into a good place. Just letting the horses have some grass. We're now back with the camera crew, and oh my goodness, we got so close to those elephants being on horseback. It was just incredible. They are way bigger than I thought. Their ears are massive. There's a lot of elephant poo here, but I think this is a really good spot to find them because obviously there's a nice sort of watering hole place. So it was so cute seeing the elephants drink as well. You know, here, out in the open, absolutely incredible. That's a moment I'll remember for the rest of my life. So we've just had a quick little pit stop and everyone's really buzzing after seeing the elephants. I still can't believe how close we got. Usually, you know, in the truck, the camera crew can't get that close, and even us, elephants have really bad eyesight, so around sort of 5 meters away they can't really see, but they can hear really, really well. So as soon as right at the end we went a little bit closer, they heard the horses' hooves. So when we were standing up there, because of the direction of the wind, they didn't even know we were there at all. That is why we managed to get so close. So that was just incredible. We've all had a bit of a drink, a bit of a rehydrate, and we're about 14 kilometers away from camp. So that's where we're headed now. So welcome to the camp. We have a nice campfire here, some deck chairs. As you can see, we have all of these sticks around us, and that's to protect us from the monkeys and the big cat and whatever is out there. We also have a nice table here, so this is where we had our lunch today and we'll be having our dinner. And yet the plan is to move our beds out of our tents into here, so we will be sleeping under the stars. So through here is where the toilets and showers are, again to protect us, which is pretty cool. I had an outside shower today after lunch, so that was nice and refreshing. We actually have a bit of an afternoon away from horses today because we're going in the 4x4. We're going to go for a little bit of a safari, see if we can find any of the big cat or the lions, because it's a little bit safer in the 4x4 compared to on the horses. So looking forward to that. I have my walking boots on and my walking trousers on as well because we're going to go for a little bit of a hike as well. This should be beautiful at sunset too. But yeah, welcome to the tents. Pretty cool here. It's definitely feeling a bit more like an adventure. After their long ride, it was great to give the horses a rest, and also the riders too, as it was time to explore the new area in the 4x4. We were so lucky that the elephants had recently migrated from Zimbabwe and there were loads of babies, which was so magical. After seeing lots of other wildlife, we then descended into the riverbed and saw this incredible leopard who let us get so close. Little did we know, only a few meters away around the corner we managed to find two very full lionesses who had recently just had a kill. You could even smell their leftover food on them. We got that close and they didn't care about us at all. They were just there sleeping and digesting. We've just had a little stop off on our safari, and how beautiful is the sunset. We're going to quickly hike to the top of these rocks and hopefully we'll get a really good view up there. So our first full day here in Botswana has now come to a close, and oh my goodness, that sunset was so beautiful, wasn't it?
Incredible, yeah, amazing.
We've seen so much today. Oh my goodness, we got so close to the baby elephants as well while we're in the truck. We were so lucky. We've been so lucky. We've seen so much.
Yeah,
we've seen some bat-eared foxes. We've seen some mongoose or mongoose. It's just been incredible, and the views up here is just absolutely breathtaking.
Somebody's calling, somebody's calling my name. 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 Somebody's calling. Somebody's calling. Somebody's calling. Somebody's calling my name.
Good morning everybody and welcome to our second full day here in Botswana. We've got up bright and early today to go for a ride to beat the heat. However, today it's actually quite cloudy, which I'm not complaining about because here in Botswana it's quite a bit hotter usually than South Africa. So yeah, I'm in my t-shirt today, I've got my pale arms out. Us Brits aren't quite used to the heat here, so I'm very thankful that it's like almost the perfect temperature for riding here. But we're currently in this absolutely stunning area. When riding in Botswana, each day brings something new and you never know what you're going to find. And on this particular day, as we were riding along, we managed to find some lion tracks.
So it seems like five lions went here. According to looking at the tracks, looks like 3 male lions and 2 female lions. This is the pride which we know normally.
This morning we have found some lion tracks, and if you compare it to my hand here, they're almost the same size, so this must be some pretty big lion. We decided to change direction and ride away from the lion tracks, and we actually heard that apparently there was a big herd of elephants that were currently crossing the river, so that's where we headed to. One of the questions I got asked most while I was in Botswana was, did I feel safe and was I afraid of the big cat while riding on a horse? Now the whole time we had 2 excellent guides with us, one at the front, one at the back. They have incredible knowledge of the landscape and made us feel so safe. Also, when it came to the lion, we did see like 1 or 2 while we were on horseback. However, both of them were very scared of us and ran away. I think when you're on top of a horse, they don't really see the horse as a prey animal. They kind of see you as one huge being. We're now on the riverbed and up ahead there is some elephant that we're going to go and see. I say the riverbed, there is a little bit of water here in the river today. The horses have had a bit of a splash around, a bit of a drink, but yeah, let's go and see some elephants. Through the water, and I was behind all the guys and I'm absolutely soaked, but I tell you what, it's really hot now and really warm, so I'm not too mad because it's cooling me down. Oh. Just got back from our ride. I'm very sweaty. Just before it gets dark as well, which is great. Just cleaning my boots so they're all nice for tomorrow. But also we're leaving really early tomorrow for tree camp, so I've got to somehow make my bed area and my, I was gonna say case, it's more of a bag, all organised because we're setting off early and I've got to pack everything up, and it kind of looks like a, I don't know, it looks like a tornado's gone through here. It's not looking good. So I'm here with Prisma early this morning, about to go off for another ride to a different camp, but oh my goodness, I still cannot get over how incredible. Seeing that leopard and those 2 lions sleeping, that was just absolutely magical, and it goes to show, like, just as a reminder that, you know, this isn't a safari park, this is out in the wild, and to have those sort of sightings is just absolutely breathtaking. So last night we heard quite a lot of noises. We heard a lot of hyenas, and they do this sort of noise where they kind of go ooh. So all of the guides and guys that look after the horses, they actually have some beds right here in the camp with the horses, so they sleep with the horses, they do little night checks, they take in turns to watch the horses because obviously there are predators out there that we saw yesterday. But no, that was really strange, waking up to hyena noises in the middle of the night. But anyway, Prisma here is looking a little sleepy. It's time to wake up, time to go for a ride. But I know as soon as we start going, he's gonna be up for a canter. Hey mate? He loves what they say here, kicking dust. So we're like, okay guys, we're gonna kick dust, and then we just go zoom. I got quite a lot of dust in my face yesterday actually at one point when we went pretty fast. But anyway, let's go. I got so much dust in my eyes yesterday that I thought I'd wear sunglasses. It's also really sunny, so you can tell I'm wearing my pale person attire today. My long sleeve top and my sunglasses.
Green light, it's time to go. I don't wanna live life fast or die too young. Die too young. 100 miles per hour, I might crash, cause the good die young. Yeah, the good die young. Push it to the limit, I can't go no more. Red light, no way, I'm coming back home. Long dirt road, all on my own. I'ma be the greatest, write my name in the stone. Write my name in the stone. Yeah, I'm coming back home. Yeah, I'm coming back home. Write my name in the stone. Cause I'm coming back home. Cause I'm coming back home.
Oh my goodness, it is very warm today. It is very hot. Everybody has all their sun stuff on today. I think Johnny's been wearing his sort of like snood thing to protect his face from the sun. I've got my shades on and my long sleeve top. So I'm very happy to have this drink. It's nice and refreshing. Are we halfway there now? I want to say we're halfway there, or hopefully over halfway, because there's been a lot of walking in the heat, but hopefully I think the next bit we're going to go to is going to be a bit more shady.
Mine, it's not yours. We'll get you an apple in a sec. You love apples, don't you? Mm-hmm. You love apples.
No, that's my banana. Okay. Where am I going to put this? Because you're just going to want it.
Your snacky is coming soon. It's coming soon. They're bringing the apples next. Yes.
After each ride, we always hosed off the horses and made sure that they had enough water, shade and food, and had a good bit of downtime too.
So something I've always wanted to say is that we ride at dawn, and that's what we're doing today. Now we're actually doing it. I feel a little bit sleepy. I'm not quite awake yet, but hopefully today there should be an absolutely beautiful sunrise.
On this last morning ride, with the magical light from the sunrise, we were so lucky to see a cheetah and also a lion out looking for breakfast. It was a last reminder that we are just guests in this incredible wild landscape.
Oh my goodness, I have had such an incredible time here in Botswana with Horizon Horseback. If you ever get the opportunity to do something like this, I would really recommend this trip. I know it sounds sort of cliche and cheesy or corny, but it has been life-changing, and it's one of those things, like the memories that I've made, the people I've met, the friends I've made, you know, I'm going to remember this the rest of my life. And some of the experiences, such as, you know, riding with the lion, getting so close up to that leopard, and even just like being with the elephants, watching them cross that river, so many different things that is just absolutely magical, breathtaking, and I'm just lost for words. So I just want to say a huge thank you to Horizon Horseback for having us. It's just been absolutely incredible.
Hey!